Trump already the first former president to face criminal charges. Tomorrow he will make history once again as the first former president to appear in federal court as a criminal defendant.
Well, Trump arrived in Florida a few hours ago, leaving his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey, flying out of Newark. Fox 5's Morgan McKay has been following this case throughout the day, and she joins us now in studio. Morgan, what's the latest here?
Stephen, Natasha, former President Donald Trump landed in Miami right before 3 p.m. today as he prepares for his arraignment tomorrow afternoon. Miami officials are now prepping security ahead of his court appearance tomorrow. They say they are expecting crowds anywhere from 5,000 to 50,000 people.
Former President Donald Trump's plane took off from Newark, New Jersey shortly before noon on Monday, a little more than 24 hours ahead of his arraignment in Miami. Supporters braving the heat in Florida, lined the streets waving Trump flags.
We know that there's a potential of things taking a turn for the worst, but that's not the Miami way.
The Miami chief of police and Miami mayor warning of possible protests and street closures on Tuesday while Trump is in court, but says they are ready for any crowd size. Miami officials also urging protesters to stay peaceful.
We obviously believe in the Constitution and believe that people should have the right to express themselves, but we also believe in law and order. And we know that, and we hope that tomorrow will be peaceful.
On Friday, prosecutors led by special counsel Jack Smith unsealed a 37-count federal indictment that accuses Trump of mishandling classified documents after leaving office and lying to investigators. The indictment shows pictures of documents stashed in boxes throughout Mar-a-Lago, including in a ballroom and a bathroom. Prosecutors alleging that Trump showed off these classified records to numerous people.
If even half of it is true, then he's toast. I mean, it's a very detailed indictment, and it's very, very damning. And this idea of presenting Trump as a victim here, a victim of a witch hunt, is ridiculous.
But two polls released on Sunday show that the indictment has had very little impact on Republicans' perception of the former president. Trump's political allies also rushing to defend him on Monday, with Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene calling to defund the office of special counsel Jack Smith.
This is a weaponized government attempt to take down the top political enemy and leading presidential candidate of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
And House Speaker Kevin McCarthy on CNN comparing Trump's handling of documents to President Joe Biden keeping classified records in his garage.
I don't know, is it a good picture to have boxes in a garage that opens up all the time? A bathroom door locks.
Now, Trump, of course, has continued to call this case a political witch hunt. One of his lawyers over the weekend said that he would never accept a plea deal. Natasha?
All right, Morgan, thank you.